Okay, we've covered a lot of ground in this design section. We've talked about knowing your water, what your water sources are, so you have a better idea of what kind of filtration you're going to be having to install, how sophisticated it may have to be. We've talked about knowing your soil because that's going to have an impact on how quickly you apply the water and how that water infiltrates and actually distributes itself in the garden. We've talked about plants and knowing your plants so that you can have a pretty good idea that you're grouping all of your plants together based on similar water needs. And we continued on talking about hydrozones and then taking this information on our plants and dividing our landscape into hydrozones that then we can efficiently water from there. How to start putting our plan, our ideas on paper, knowing what your point of connection is, understanding how much water you have to work with and how long and involved you can get your irrigation, drip irrigation plan to be, how long you can run your pipe, and number of gallons per hour that's available, and what that equates to or translates to in gallons per minute. And then how to do a materials takeoff based on this plan. And that's the whole idea of putting this together and designing it, is so that you have a better idea of how to budget this and what materials you're going to need, so you're not necessarily running back and forth to the irrigation shop or the box store and picking up all these supplies, some of which you may have too many of, some you may not need at all, and others you need, it's like, wow, I need more of this. So it helps it to be a lot more efficient. So be aware of how all of these different segments all fit together to make your plan as efficient as possible, and so you're going to be happy with this when you're all said and done. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next lecture.